So we go from one of the best games of the season, Toronto versus Pittsburgh, to Toronto getting outplayed by Detroit, yet us fans, I think, should still be quite happy. And that is because the Toronto Maple Leafs win. That's right, 4-1. They win 4-1 against the Detroit Red Wings in Detroit. Detroit's wearing their disgusting reverse retros. At first, when I saw the reverse retros, I was like, gross, they're not good. And then in person, at first, I was like, they're not bad. And then they started playing, and I hated them more and more and more. My mom, her partner, they were at the game. They went to Detroit to watch it. And their response was, those jerseys are ugly. They basically said they have the winged wheel. Use it. If you want to use black, use an entire black jersey. Add, a red stripe, maybe a little bit white in there. The winged wheel, take that. Take what's good about the jersey. Don't just write Detroit across it, because it's terrible. Is it better than Chicago's? I don't know. I think they're both disgusting. Anyway, they also mentioned, my mom was like, obviously she's watched a bunch of Leafs games, and her first thing was, watching Auston Matthews live is just like a sight to behold. Every aspect of his game is insane. She goes, like, his puck control, how fast he skates, how powerful he is. He's just phenomenal. And it didn't hurt that he absolutely sniped in the game. I think he got an assist as well. He might have been 1-1, 1 goal, 1 assist. Scored on his forehand again for back-to-back games, because we know once he scores once, it's going to go boom, boom, boom. He has 26 points in 24 games. Did the start go well? No. Especially for Auston Matthews. They have an odd man rush. He has the puck, or maybe an odd man into the zone. He brings the puck into the slot. A couple stick handles, loses it. Detroit goes the other way on a 2-on-1. It's Kubalik. He takes the shot. Murray has it. He squeezes. Oh no, it's falling out. He goes to lay down. It squeaks by. And then I think Mete kind of saves the goal, but someone else is there. And then Sider's in there because he's about 6'12". Not 7 feet. And he's huge. He pots it into that empty net, and it's 1-0 Detroit. But fair not, because like I said earlier, Matthews scores, and he does it just the most Auston Matthews fashion. It's a 3-on-2. Michael Bunting, literally, he got the puck from like the red line, moved into Detroit zone, and he was looking back to pass the entire time. He was literally just waiting for Matthews to get over the blue line. Fed him one little stick handle, a little drive, shoots off that back foot, glove side on Husso, who has had a great season, who got canned in the second period. And it makes it 1-1. And then that first period continues. Leafs get a power play. Sandin with just a shot from the point, getting it through. And William Nylander on the rebound there scores, makes it 2-1. His 150th goal as a Toronto Maple Leaf. He's only like 300 away from Matt Sundin. No, 200 something, I think. Was Matt Sundin 420 or 450? I think it was 420. He's got a ways to go. But 150th goal for William Nylander. He's absolutely having an amazing season. I think that's his 14th goal of the year. So he's up there in goals with, Robertson, who has like 19, and McDavid had 17 the last time I checked. I think this was Nylander's 14th. Great, 2-1. Matt Murray plays great throughout. Giordano and Hall and Sandin and Liljegren play phenomenal. Kral and Hollowell is out there, and he's playing with Mete, and they looked good. They looked fine. The Leafs, I think, can survive with this decor. Anyway, so you've got Matt Sundin. You've got Auston Matthews scoring. I don't know if it was like his 11th, maybe. William Nylander getting his 14th or 13th of the year. He's in that 24 to 26 point range now as well. And it's 2-1 Leafs. Defense is going well. Matt Murray's keeping them in it. If pucks do slide by, the defense are clearing it. And we go into the second period. And then throughout the second period, Husso gets run off the ice. I think it's Giordano has a great little breakout into himself. He gets his edge work. He's showing that, hey, I'm 39, but look at this. I can't do it. I can't do what he does. And that's why I just play beer league hockey. But he gets it to Mitch Marner, if I can remember correctly, or this could have been the game before and Giordano did it. Either way, Marner comes across the blue line, cuts in the middle, one extra stick handle, fires it, and it sneaks through Husso. And oh my gosh, it is 3-1 Leafs. I think this has made it 3-1, or did Marner get the fourth goal? I don't really remember. This is like 2 days after I'm making this because I forgot to make it. Got busy. Anyway, he scores. Mitch Marner, 17-game point streak. Suck it, Kelly Rudy. 17-game point streak for Mitch Marner. He's crushing it because, he's great. When Mitch Marner's out, he's great. Then when Mitch Marner does Mitch Marner things, we either cheer or he does Mitch Marner things and we get very frustrated. Or maybe that's just me because we have such high expectations of what he can do. And when he plays like this, you're like cheering, yeah! And then he makes a stupid play, especially when he's playing down and he gets in a rut and he goes into like a shell of himself. But when he plays like this, he's just dangling all over the place. He's driving the net. He's doing like spinoramas in the game. And you're like, this is the Mitch Marner we need always. And Mitch Marner gets to be the star on his line with Tavares. Yeah, he gets to be the star on a line with John Tavares, who's dominating. Yarncrook somehow playing well there. And then you've got Austin Matthews getting to be the star on his line, plus William Nylander goes, hey, I can do it as well. And he does it, and the lines are just clicking. Marner Tavares works. Marner gets to be himself. He gets to be the center of attention. Matthews, Nylander. Nylander's fine going like, if you want me to be the star of my own line, I will. But if Matthews wants to take that and the D kind of forget about me, I'm going to take advantage. And he has. Top six looks great. And then the Leafs make it 4-1, and it's Sandin again from the point, throws it on. It gets through because Michael Bunting he's like just doing a circus act in front of the net. Everyone's confused. Husso's looking where the heck it is, and it just slides right in. It was beautiful. Well played by Michael Bunting. He's found his groove again as well. 4-1 Leafs. Bye-bye Husso, and Djokovic comes in. And then Toronto goes, well, we got the lead. Let's go for, I think is this a 4-game winning streak now for the Leafs? Or 3-game? I don't know. They're on a winning streak. Either way, the Leafs win this game, and they end Detroit's 4-game winning streak. The previous game, they end the 5-game winning streak of Pittsburgh. Previous game before that, they end the 13-game winning streak of the New Jersey Devils. Playing spoilers for streaks. Detroit does put it on, though. They do put it on. And if the Leafs weren't up 4-1, no, I was still kind of like nervous because we've seen, was it a 10-7 game last year where it's like these Detroit Red Wings couldn't really score much last year, but they're scoring in abundance this year. Well, at least better, and they're playing the Leafs, and it can get crazy, just like Leafs versus Ottawa. But Matt Murray plays great. Even the ones that get by him, like I said before, the D are there to just clear it. One goal does get by him, and I'm just going to go, well done, Adam Ernie. What a tip by Ernie. Sider, just playing with his food at the point, throws it on. It gets tipped, makes it 4-2. There's some good passing at one point in the tail end of the third period as well. They hemmed Toronto in their zone for, I think it was like over 2 minutes. I know Matthews was out on the ice for like 2:05 or something like that. The Leafs still managed to survive. Matt Murray, 42 saves. The Leafs win again. I think he's now 5-1-1. And maybe the defensive system, or even without like the main D, whatever Toronto's doing just works with Matt Murray. Like, he's a big guy. He sacrifices his body. He just gets in the way, and stuff will hit him and squeak through. All you have to do is support him, which Ottawa couldn't have done. I don't know. It's somehow working in Toronto. And you got him, and so like Ottawa right now, if you look at Matt Murray, he's 5-1-1 and what he's been doing, save percentage, goals against average. Ottawa retained and gave draft picks so Toronto could take Murray. And Washington cast off Samsonov, and Samsonov signed for pennies to have a 1 year with Toronto and still be an RFA. Did we expect this? Yes, because I said Matt Murray was going to lead the Toronto Maple Leafs to the Stanley Cup. Will they? I don't know, but he's looking damn good. No, but in all honesty, I don't think anyone expected this goaltending from the Leafs. And then you get Shalgren, who's had some rough goes, but when he has his rough goes, Toronto doesn't put any pucks in the net. Except he gets that big win against Pittsburgh, and that's the third stringer, and Samsonov's going to come back, and the Leafs goaltending looks solidified. You've got, Brody coming back soon, Riley coming back soon, even though there's a question mark there because Sandin playing more. I kind of like him on the top power play more than I like Riley. I said in past videos last year that Sandin could take Riley's spot if they were choosing to move on from him. They didn't. That's fine by me. I do like Morgan Riley. Keep him there. Sandin can grow, and maybe he just needs more minutes. Anyway, Leafs play great. Ish, great to survive. It wasn't like spectacular hockey. They got outplayed, but they played, I'm not even going to say good enough, great enough, because there was some great performances there to knock out a win when maybe they didn't deserve it. And I'm a happy Leafs fan because, you might not have a full, complete game, but there was aspects of the game that was great. You scored when you needed to, you shut down when you needed to, and that's what you need to be able to do in the playoffs. A team's hounding you, they're down, and you need to be able to maintain a lead, and the Toronto Maple Leafs did that against the Detroit Red Wings. So, the Leafs add another win to the win column. They play again, I think, tonight. Oh, this video should go up, I don't know, the next half hour or so. And comment down below your thoughts on the Detroit Red Wing game. I know this is late. Maybe I'll get 1 or 2 views. Who knows? It'll probably be my wife. Hi, Olivia. I'm excited about what the Leafs are doing. Let's see if they can keep this streak alive. Go Leafs, go. See you earlier than this one after the next game. Take care. Go Leafs, go.